This is a labyrinth in Seville, Spain, and I am walking it. When I was younger, I never used to understand what all the fuss about mazes were. You go in, you try to find your way out. Okay, it's a puzzle, but I mean, I'll solve this puzzle. And now I understand that the real joy and beauty of a labyrinth is allowing yourself to get lost in it. Not to necessarily constantly be marking how to get back out, but learning how to let yourself go deeper in, because only by going deeper in can you learn the lessons that you need to learn in this labyrinth of life. So I'm walking through this labyrinth, and instead of wondering how I get out and how much time this is taking and what was the point anyway, I'm just being present right where I am. And I'm walking this path, and I can hear others walking in around me. I can hear all different languages, people talking to one another, people connecting. They meet, like this gentleman right here, and everyone is smiling and present in a way that very few of us remember how to be in our daily lives, where we're trying to get from point A to point B. Sometimes you pass friends. There's my friend Greg that I'm traveling with. Sometimes you walk the path together. Greg and I just split apart and went different directions, and we talked about which way to go, and we tried a few ways. We got lost together. Then he went one way and I went another. But the beauty of this experience is fully engaging in the way of being lost. And here's why. When you allow yourself to really get lost, not be leaving part of your mind as that breadcrumb GPS of how to get back to where you started, but you really let yourself get lost in the experience, then you are where you are in a complete and full way that you aren't in real life. And that's when you remember all the things that your busy brain has taught you to forget, like quiet, like presence, like joy, like connection, like nature, like beauty, like love. Sometimes you have to be willing to turn back around, because you realize you do know the way. And this is it. You have to go through the center space and remember yourself. This is the way of being lost, on which we all finally find our way back home. From little to big, we are all walking this labyrinth of life. Every single person choosing to get lost and be found.